Hi beautiful, in this video we're going to talk about how to manifest the impossible. In other words, how you actually turn your dream into reality or your vision into reality. How do you go from the invisible into visible? And this is today's topic. I love this topic because actually I can tell you many different stories on specifically how I manifested the impossible into possible, how I went from invisible into actual visible. And the way I actually see manifestation, it's a process of turning the invisible idea into tangible 3D reality. Or I can also say it is turning that parallel invisible reality that already exists and bringing that reality into 3D reality that you actually perceive with your senses. Because I believe that your dream, the fact that you have this dream or this desire, is already proof that it exists right now in another parallel reality. And by you changing yourself, stepping into shoes of new you, becoming the new version of you that is vibrational match, you don't have to do anything. Instead of that, you are becoming vibrational match to that new reality. And as a result, you are actually attracting this new reality to you. And therefore, you are going to witness it in 3D reality as your manifested new reality. And so how can we turn that impossible into possible? See, I can give you an example. Like I remember the day when I decided to actually leave Slovakia, my home country where I was born and raised, and moved to the United States with just $700. I had this big dream that one day I wanted to become a licensed attorney in the United States. Long story short, this manifested. Then I had a dream that I want to build a law firm in the United States that is going to be successful, and so on. Guess what? This dream manifested. I built a law firm in the United States that brought over $20 million to the US economy, and as a result, the government gave me the green card. So I can give you example after example. If you're looking for love or relationship, see, I was single for over 8 years, and I knew that part of me wasn't ready. So I also knew that when I decided that I'm really fully ready for it, just like that, I manifested that relationship because I merged with my new self. And I open up this potential of him coming into my field. And then as a result, it did happen. It did happen under the most unexpected circumstances during pandemic. And 3 months later, we were engaged. Another 3 months later, we were married. And so we are manifesting whether we want it or not. We are constantly manifesting. So you might as well start manifesting consciously what you really want. And whatever that dream is, the fact that you have it is there for a reason. And the reason is that you are meant to experience it. You are meant to manifest it in this life, in this 3D reality, in this existence. So give yourself a break and stop calling yourself dreamer or naive person, because that is exactly what you need to be in order to start manifesting the impossible into possible. How do we manifest the impossible into possible? First things first, you need to stop believing that it's impossible. So it starts with that new belief, conviction, that whatever that is that you want to manifest is already yours. Because like I said, it is already yours. It is already done in that parallel reality. It already exists, and it's waiting for you to actually activate yourself, vibrationally speaking, so it can come to you. And here's the thing. Manifestation itself, it is not the process of working hard for it, trying to do something. No, it consists of having that vision. Second, having that belief that it's already yours. Third is more about accepting that it's already done. Fourth is actually open up to receiving guidance, the inner guidance that will guide you where to go, what to do, what action to take in this 3D reality, because that is also important to apply, not just that channeling feminine energy, but also executing and taking action. In other words, using the masculine energy to make things happen, to create in 3D reality. So once you actually get the download, the inspire action needs to happen, because that is the next step. Your inspiration is showing you, through you, the inner guidance is showing you, through this inspiration, what to do, where to go, and what specific action to take. And every time someone asks me, but how do you know what to do? It's because you're not listening. You're not listening to your inner guidance. And so first is to really open up and start listening and start believing that whatever is coming through you is valid. And you need to actually trust that. Because if you don't trust that, you don't have that faith that is also necessary for you to manifest it. The next step is to actually believe, but I would even take it to the next level and say to know that it's already done. And I made a video in which I did talk about the difference between knowing versus believing, because there is a subtle difference. And once you understand that difference, it will accelerate your manifestation. Because if you know it's already done, you already accepted it, and that is when you vibrationally matched with a new reality, and that's why you're going to see that in your 3D reality sooner or later. So know it's already here, know it's done, and that is pretty much connected with that last step in the process of manifesting, which is to completely surrender and let go. Now, this one is a little bit tricky because there are people who believe that they are just manifesting themselves. They don't really believe there is a higher power and so on. The truth is we are all one. We are part of that higher power, that divine intelligence, love, divine matrix, whatever you want to call it, source. We are part of it. You are never manifesting alone. And when you understand that you are never manifesting alone, then you know that you don't have to manifest it just by yourself, because you are never, ever manifesting alone, and therefore you can surrender to it. So once you completed all those steps, the last step is to really surrender. And as you surrender, you are also showing yourself and universe, source, that you trust in the process. And because you trust in the process and you know it's already done, you don't have to worry about it, and therefore you don't question it. You don't ask questions like when it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen. You completely surrender it. And as you surrender to the process of matching and you are opening up to the new frequency, you are actually becoming the new frequency, and you are in this beautiful, loving expectation. Even the word expectation is a little bit tricky here, but for purposes of explaining how it works, I'm using it. But it's more of receivership. As you are opening up vibrationally, you are receiving it. Like it's here, it's done. And as you are in this beautiful state of receiving it, vibrationally speaking, it is happening. Now, be aware that the timing, the exact timing, the exact how it's gonna happen, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. Because even the timing, the time itself is illusion of linear thinking, illusion of 3D reality, linear thinking from, you need to get from A to B, and there is a time in between, space and time. Even this thinking is blocking you from receiving it right now. So stop wondering when it's gonna happen and exactly how it's gonna happen. Because when you do this, you're basically bribing yourself of the beauty of actually experiencing magic. And so we do want to experience magic. Life is magic. So give yourself a break, relax, and watch how it unfolds and enjoy the process.